Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to be unboxing the brand new Masters of the Universe live action movie Teela and He-Man dolls, plus last year's 40th anniversary Princess of Power She-Ra doll. So basically we're going to be unboxing all of the released so far Masters of the Universe dolls from Barbie. So this is going to be so exciting. Technically She-Ra in the middle is not part of the movie collection like the other two, but still, I mean, they look amazing together, so I just had to review them here all in one video. Right off the bat, you can see the packaging for the Masters of the Universe movie dolls are basically the same across the board. We just have the unique name tags here at the very bottom, but the background is the exact same for both Teela and He-Man. The main difference here is between She-Ra and the movie dolls, where she has her own respective logo, accommodating her anniversary from last year. We have her branding, of course, and the background is also very unique. I really love this packaging for She-Ra. One other thing to note is that the movie dolls are black label, while She-Ra is gold label. So there's only 20,000 of She-Ra, while for the black label dolls, there will be much more produced. On the sides of the packaging, we have unique artwork here that looks really amazing, depicting the actors in their movie roles here for He-Man and Teela. Nicholas Galitzine, I believe, and then we have Camila Mendez. They look amazing, and then for the sides of She-Ra's packaging, they're both just see-through, so nothing too much to see there. Lastly, here's the back of the packaging. Let's get a better look here for Teela. We get a bigger render of the concept art or slash artwork of her as Teela. So here is the description for her character. You can pause and read if you wish to do so. Here is He-Man. You can see he has many languages here on the packaging, weirdly enough, not for Teela, but for He-Man, it's like in French as well. So okay, in Spanish too. But yeah, you can pause and read if you wish to do so and read all about the description. But I have to say, I mean, these renders look amazing of both actors. And for She-Ra, obviously because it was her anniversary, we have a little bit of a longer blurb of the her story, her character, and all of that if you want to pause and read once again. And yes, 20,000 worldwide made. The background is really nice, I think. But enough of the packaging. I'd say it's now time to get these dolls unboxed. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. But for now, let's get into it. Now, before we get into the actual dolls, here are the certificates of authenticity for all three of them. Here is She-Ra's, here we have He-Man's, and here is Teela's certificate. And what's interesting is that for these two, He-Man and Teela, they're both black label, but you can see here for Teela's certificate, it looks much more like luxurious, like it looks like more official, and with He-Man's certificate, there's just more languages and it looks less like official. So I'm really not sure why this one looks so different than Teela's, because again, they're both black label. Just a weird difference. But yeah, She-Ra's is gold label, so hers is also much more special looking. First up, we got Teela, and we have a brand new face sculpt for this doll in the likeness of Camila Mendez. But of course, we do also have a stand for her, black base, see-through stand. You know, it's just pretty basic. It's, you know, it's what we've come to expect for Barbie. The other accessory she includes is her sword, which is really nicely detailed with some gold and red painted details right there. Even the handle is like brown. It feels nice, and I actually put an elastic around the handle right here so she can hold it. So she looks really cool holding the sword. Now here's a closer look at the face sculpt, and it really does look like Camila Mendez. I think it's just like a Barbified version of her, obviously, and she also has blue eyes. We've got some very like little makeup on here with some eyeshadow, some mascara, but basically it's like kind of like a no makeup look, really nude like shade of lipstick here, but still I think she looks really glam. Like she's giving face, she's giving mug for sure. The hair is lightly crimped, not really, it's just like a wave it's not, I'm not even sure. It looks like it's supposed to be crimped or wavy, but on the actual doll here, it's just kind of straight. So yeah, it is a mixture of light browns and like auburns. Really gorgeous, honestly. I just kind of wish that the hair could have been a bit longer. But yeah, it's a bit short for my liking, but it is very soft. I think it's saran, right? Then the outfit is all one piece, as you can see here. So it's basically just this like bodysuit that has, you know, like the first layer of the bodysuit is just white. And then on top of this white, we have these like panels that are like gold here around the outer sides of the legs. And then we have the same kind of paneling here in gold around the chest area, and also on the inside of the collar. So that looks really cool. In the movie, I believe she has a zipper here in the center, but obviously they couldn't do that. So they kind of just have the stitching here in the center to kind of emulate the zipper detail. But yeah, this is all one piece, the gold here, panels, it all velcros in the back. So yeah, it's all nice and tidy here, and it's pretty I want to say kind of stretchy, so it might fit on other Barbie bodies. I also love the detail that they added these little like hip fabric pieces here to kind of just give a bit more shape to the bodysuit. That's really cool, you know. And then we also have a couple of extra belt pieces. Here is one piece, and then this one is a separate piece, also with some more painted details. And she just lost her hand. Okay, that's actually on purpose. You can remove the hands on these dolls very easily. So that's, yeah, good to know. Here's a closer look at the sword. Really cool. And she does have these two arm cuffs, which are also nicely detailed with some gold right there, and you can remove them if you wish to do so. And then we get her boots here as well, which are in red, and they also have some more painted details in gold and brown. So yeah, I don't love the red. It just feels like it kind of comes out of nowhere. But yeah, honestly, I have to say Teela really surprised me. I thought was going to be very underwhelming in person, but having unboxed her, I have to say, I really love this outfit. It's just very, obviously it's very tight, but I also love these little like hip fabric pieces here. I like the gold paneling here around the torso and the legs. I think she's just very cool. But what do you think of Miss Teela and her hand that can come off? And we have He-Man himself here, played by Nicholas Galitzine in the upcoming live-action movie. And he also has his very own doll stand here with a wider base and also a wider waist clip here, obviously because he is a Ken doll, so he's going to need a wider everything here on the stand. Although it is worth noting that you can get him to balance and stand by himself. So he does not really need a stand. You can just kind of stand him up by himself, and he should be able to do it all alone. So really cool. But I think the doll looks amazing. He, you know, usually I'm not a fan of Ken dolls, but I have to say he looks really cool. He just came out so well, like he looks so cool. Of course we have a brand new face sculpt here, and then the outfit is kind of simple, but it is accurate to He-Man, of course. Here's a close-up at the face sculpt, again in the likeness of Nicholas Galitzine, and they even captured his little beauty mark right there on the upper lip. Otherwise, his face grading is very simple. We do have some green hazel eyes, bushy eyebrows with details painted in, nude lipstick, and yeah, nothing really makeup-wise. Obviously, it's a boy doll, so, but I do think the face just came out really well. The hair is gelled, but I think for mine specifically, the shaping came out really nicely, so it doesn't look really bad. Actually, it looks kind of good, the hairstyle here. The rooting is mainly like a dark blonde and ash blonde. It's like a mixture of blondes, basically. It looks really good. Then we get to the outfit, which is basically a plastic top, which is removable. Really nice. We do have this silver and red detail here on the front. Here is what it looks like on the back, and yes, you can put the sword in this little like holder right there. That's really cool that they included this feature that you can store the sword here. So that's really cool. You can remove this plastic piece here on the back, as you can see right there. And then we do have also the back of his skirt. Yeah, in the original animation, I believe it was like a fuzzy, like shorts or something. But here it's like a pleather skirt. So they did kind of switch it up. But this looks really good. Like we have layers here. It is obviously pleather. And then we do have this like underlayer as well that kind of like has more of the jagged edges. I also gave him a belt here with a gold buckle, some silver studs right there as well. He does have matching arm braces right there with some more gold and silver details, which looks really cool. And you can see he does have kind of like a half made to move body. He's on the buff Ken body type. He does not have the upper torso movement right there, but otherwise he does have double jointed elbows and also at the knees. So yeah, he's definitely, yeah, just very well articulated for sure. The power sword, is that what it's called? It's very big. It looks nice and shiny and it's really cool. The handle is brown. Again, just it looks so cool, I have to say. And then we get to his boots, which are really simple, but they do match the outfit. And we do have some airbrushing details as well to kind of make them look a bit more aged up and you know, realistic. So yeah, the boots look really nice. And I have to say, as a Ken doll, he's very hefty. He's a very heavy doll. I think as a Ken doll, he is one of my favorites. Yeah, for sure. He just looks really cool, like I have to say. And lastly, we have She-Ra, and she is the 40th anniversary doll that came out last year. So she's officially not a part of the two last dolls, but in the context of the world of Masters of the Universe, I do think, you know, she's as good as part of the collection. So, and I have to say, she fits in perfectly, as we'll see in a minute. Here's She-Ra, again, looking absolutely stunning. I'm so glad I have her. She's so cool. Oh my gosh. And so of course we do have a stand for her as well. Black base stand. It's all the same as we've just seen with Teela. And I forgot to mention actually with Teela that the articulation for She-Ra and Teela is the same. So they have double jointed knees and elbows right there, but they cannot move at the upper arm here, so they cannot swivel, which is very limiting indeed. Here's a closer look at her face sculpt, and she is not based on a likeness of an actor because of course she's not from the movie. Instead, this is a already existing Barbie face sculpt that they used. Is it the Lana face sculpt? I forget which one it is and what it's called, but it is a popular one and it looks so good on her. She has this really faint pink eyeshadow here, some mascara, some stark blue eyes, and some really vibrant red lipstick matching her cape. So I think her face screening came out really nicely. She looks ethereal and just like a goddess, honestly. She does have her iconic headdress here in gold, which is in the shape of like wings right there, and we also have the red jewel in the center. I think this chromatic gold finish also looks really outstanding. She just looks so cute. And then we do have her hair rooting, which is just a like blonde, and it is very long hair. So her hair, it basically goes past her like thighs, and it's just kind of straight, a little bit wavy. It's just really great quality. It is saran, I believe, once again, and super soft. Like, I love her hair. It is so beautiful. Now, since we're back here, I also wanted to share that she was stained a little bit here by the red of the cape. So just keep an eye out on that if you get a She-Ra doll yourself, or if you have a She-Ra doll, that the cape might stain the straps here and also the back. I'm not sure how, because she was protected in the packaging, but I guess the red, the color dye in the red cape, you know, it's kind of easily transferable. So yeah, anyway, the dress is Velcro, and we do have a belt here as well that is easily removable. Going back to the front, we do have this also like gold, not elastic, but like gold strap here that, you know, keeps the cape in place. Actually, the cape is not removable, so if you want to take it off her, you have to like take off her head. So, okay. But I'm never gonna remove it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, but it's definitely like a choice. The cape, speaking of, it is lined. It feels super soft. I love the way it feels. And we do have her dress here. It looks iconic from the front. We have some embroidery here in gold, a blue gem here glued on as well. I am kind of scared that it might just fall off, so I would have rather they could have sewn it on top of the dress instead of just glue it on. But yeah, for now the gem is there. I also love these like wing details here on the outer portion of the top for the dress here. Looks really nicely detailed as well. And the skirt, well, the dress is kind of short, but we do have some underwear, so that's really nice. And there are a couple of glue dots here as well, kind of keeping the dress in place, if you can see. So yeah, that's not good, but I guess it's there to make sure that the dress stays down. So okay. We do have some gold arm cuffs right here, also chromatic and gold, really lovely. She does not have painted nails, and her sword has a blue gem here. It is unique to her. I believe this is the sword of protection, right? So yeah, lovely. She can hold the sword as well. And then lastly, we have her boots, which are gold, and they look amazing. Also kind of like in a chromatic finish. Well, more like a pearlescent finish. They're not really chrome, but yeah, the gold looks amazing here. So yeah, that was She-Ra. I think she looks amazing. She's definitely my favorite. She's just giving Barbie girl. She's giving goddess, ethereal princess. And I think, you know, it's probably worth noting, I didn't grow up with Motu, you know, Princess She-Ra or Masters of the Universe. Like, I didn't grow up watching the series or collecting any of the figures or anything. So this review basically of these dolls is my first introduction to the world of Motu. So this is my first She-Ra anything. So I really love her, and I think she looks amazing. But that does it for my unboxing review on all three of the so far officially released Barbie signature Masters of the Universe dolls, including the new live-action He-Man and Teela dolls and the 40th anniversary She-Ra Princess of Power doll. So what do you think? Who is your favorite? Let me know down below. I think they look amazing together. Are you kidding? I mean, I know technically, again, She-Ra isn't really part of these two, the collection, because, you know, these two are the movie dolls and She-Ra is the anniversary doll. But like, come on, they look so good. And even quality wise, they're very comparable. Like, they look like a squad, like a hero squad. Like, I love this so much. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting even more Masters of the Universe Barbie dolls, like Skeletor, Evil Lynn. Again, I'm not really well versed in the world of Motu so far, but I wouldn't mind seeing more Barbie dolls of these characters. I think so far what we have gotten is really strong. My favorite has to be She-Ra, just because, I mean, come on, look at her. But I have to say He-Man is really cool in person, and Teela is really cool as well. Like, I bet a lot of people are not gonna buy her because I guess she's not, you know, as exciting as He-Man or She-Ra, but like, come on, Teela is still really cool. So all in all, I'm really happy to have them all. But who is your favorite? And what do you think of the Masters of the Universe Barbie dolls released so far? But I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support that channel that way. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. And also thank you to my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.